Hey gang, Gameface here, and I'm playing this game again. I don't know why. I just can't stop. Yeah. So since last night, I have not done anything. So I figured today, well, I'm gonna definitely like work on some fireworks today. I worked on them a bit yesterday. Hey, Hein. Um, so yeah, I'm going to definitely work on fireworks today. This is like, not going to be easy. But this, I know what I need to do. I've figured it all out. But yeah. So, the idea here is this. I basically need to take these two. Oh, it's going fine. It's going fine. I need to take these two and... Okay, so... Yeah. I need something to allow me to line these up. So I'm gonna... basically, I'm just gonna take a duplicate of one of these. I'm gonna edit this building. That's what I'm going... Thing is, this is going to be a pretty manual process. I'm going to have to make one side, and then I'm going to have to copy it to the other three, and then I'm going to have to make the fifth side, and then copy it to the remaining three. So that's how that's going to have to work. What I need to do is I need to duplicate this, but I need to have it not... I need to snap to surface. There we go. So we'll put that there. I'm gonna move it so I can like use it for alignment. That's not right. Like I said though, I'm not giving up on this. I am gonna get this today. This is gonna happen like within the next 15-20 minutes. There's gonna be pieces of a roof on this thing. Mark my words. Yeah, I don't know. I could fail. I guess there's no guarantees. I'm just telling myself that I'm not going to fail. I can do it. Okay, that's good. That's good. That's not going to stay. That's just a marker. Now this is going to come up to that edge. Now, duplicate that one. I'm going to turn it. What? Let's go back. I don't know why I somehow threw myself out of the camera position I was in to over there. Okay, so we're just gonna take this and we're gonna spread it so that it okay, so no, we're not gonna do that. Okay. It's okay. We're gonna take this and we're gonna move it across. Halfway across the thing. And then we're gonna turn it. Like that. And then we're going to do the exact same thing again in the other direction. Really? Oh no, I just was looking at that wrong. And now I'm doing it wrong. Okay, so select it. Move it halfway across. Turn it. This one's easy. At this point. But now, I'm gonna have to do the same thing here. Oh, no. It's just, going to be a little bit of work, is all it is. Okay, so do we want to select the outer one, or do we want to start back in the middle one? Yeah, we're almost there. You know what? I think I'm going to do the next one too. If I do it this way. Hey, how's it going? There we go. I actually don't know if I need it up this high. And I also know that this is going to get filled in by these ones. So let's do the same thing over here, or if we can. If it'll let me select that. It will, it will. Oh, you're amazing, game. You're just bloody amazing. No, I should move it first. Way. Maybe I will. Again. That's not going to get all that. Okay, so a little bit less of a turn. A little bit less. Back a bit. In a bit. It's like fine detailed work now. If I would have, I think I was being lazy yesterday, and I just didn't want to do this. I knew what needed to be done, and I'm like, no, I don't want to. Okay, I think there's one more on each side. Hey, Boom Shaker. We're just watching the fireworks. Yeah, I like that. I like that. That's awesome. Okay, do I have this lined up yet? I think that's lined up. I've already placed it. Okay, so if I bring that down, it should line up to here. Okay, catch you later. Okay, so I think I'm also going to be able to use these to make my make this somehow. I still haven't figured it out. Hey, J-Bomb. And Benjamin, sorry, I missed you. Okay. Maybe a little more? No, that's about it. That's it. That's actually perfect. Now we need to move it down. And it should line up perfectly. Yes. Bet I can't hear the music. It looks kind of cool in the reflection of the water, too. Okay, whatever. I guess we're gonna see it a million times. Eventually, it's just gonna be, like, boring. Okay, now do I want to just move this down? Hey, Geeky Freak. Yeah, the fireworks. I'm loving the fireworks. It's lots of fun. Okay, so we're gonna have to do something. With the boards on this side. I don't like the way they're lining up. Notice there's like 15,117 people in the park. And the park's rating is like way up. For some reason. What's really funny though, is this. I went in here last night after I finished streaming, and in the overview of the park, where's the overview of the park? It just said it was like 78%. This place sucks. I'm going home. And I'm like, what? How did you get that? But it seems it did somehow. Hey, Jeffrey. Somehow they determined my park sucks. Finally, they've caught me, and oh, I don't want to do that. They know my secret. What can you do? You know, if you fake it for that long, eventually they're gonna catch you. Oh, there we go. I'm amazed. I'm literally amazed. That like line. Yeah. I'm not really. I expected that. Right now? I am Oh, that looks awesome. Wow. Sorry, I just got sidetracked. I am making this thing. Bob doesn't live here anymore. Like what am I, Bob the Builder? So we're making a palace to set off fireworks behind, basically. That's the bottom line. Hey DJ. My views on the update. I've been really enjoying it. Really enjoying it. You'll see in a moment when all my fireworks go off. Actually, I can make that happen. Oh, I'm building editing. Okay. Well, let's stick to what we're doing. Okay. So we figured this out. Last night I struggled and struggled with this, and I just didn't get it. It didn't work for me during the stream. But I knew what I wanted. I just wasn't willing to put in the work. I think that was the bottom line last night. So I didn't. It's bound. Oh, what does that arrow mean? Okay. That arrow better? Why? Okay, maybe that does do what I want it to do. Doesn't look like it's going to, does it? Oh yeah, it does. So we're just gonna have to fine tune this. And I could do are making tiles for the game. I would definitely recommend Planet Coaster, especially right now. Like it's like only, as somebody was saying yesterday, like $30 and something. Like, yeah. If you're into games that allow you to build shit like this, to this level of detail, which I didn't know I was into until Planet Coaster, this is one of the best of them, I'm gonna say. I wish there was just world builders where you could build everything. Just everything. Like, no matter what you wanted to build, you could build it. Even coasters. But yeah, I highly recommend it. I'm just gonna make some adjustments here, because there's some things I don't like about the way this has been laid out. Oh, yeah, I know. I just, like, the things that you're gonna be able to do in this thing in the long run are gonna be just, like, unbelievable. Like, this is not the end. This is hardly the beginning, I'm sure. But I'm also gonna say that soon, and people are gonna get angry when it happens, they're not gonna be giving this stuff away for free. I know that because of the way the way they did Elite Dangerous, you know. Yeah, it was free to begin with, but then new things came out, and yeah, they can't just keep going based on the original sales. Okay, so there we go. Let's say that's our thing. That's our deal. That's one side of our roof. Did I get crooked? Oh well, I think by the time it's done, it won't matter. So we need to get rid of this. Can you get rid of this? Please be something that it can copy easy. Yeah, just hop in your ship in Elite Dangerous and fly to Planet Coaster. You know what would be cool? If this thing here, this adjuster, this detailed manipulator, was something that you could flip through different options. So, you know, like top, middle, like you could flip its placement around the object you're working with. That would be a good thing, I think. We're gonna find out the whole building's crooked now. Oh, look at that. How is that crooked? That's not crooked. It is. How's the whole building crooked? Lucas, I think Lucas is on the wrong channel. I need a mod. Moderator for the chat. Yeah, yeah. I do. It seems the problem is simply YouTube. Not YouTube itself, but I don't like. The thing is, I'm streaming to 4 different places right now, so to have a moderator across those 4 different places would be awkward. But what's going on? Did I not just select those? So having a moderator across the 4 places would be awkward, but having a moderator on YouTube would be fine. Why are we not editing this? What's going on, game? Hello, game? Game? Yeah, we are editing this building. Is this roof on this building? Or is this roof on something else? Yeah, it's too bad that my actual chat doesn't update when I manipulate the chat at YouTube and block somebody. It doesn't remove all their messages from my chat because yeah. You know, it all has its limitations. What can we do? Okay, so we're definitely getting there. It's definitely a lot closer than we were getting last night. I think that's exactly what I was looking for yesterday, and I just, like I said, I just did not feel like I wanted to put in the time. But you know, Jeffrey, if you want to be a mod for YouTube, I guess I can. Like, I just don't. I hate to impose. Like, do you want to be a mod? I'll make you a mod on YouTube. Because of course I don't want to. You know, again, I feel like it's an imposition. No, everything's most everything here is all style work, all individual pieces. There's the odd, yeah, you know, there is some backing, like you can see some brick through here and stuff like that, but most of it's like individual little pieces, just like this. Not all my buildings are like that. And of course, this isn't one building, of course. Like, this is a building. Whoops. So this is a building, this is a building, this is a building, this is a building. You know, there's just tons of different pieces here that make up the whole piece. Cause really, like, this is nuts when you think about it. Okay. Yeah, I know you can't be here. Yeah. Jeffrey's now in charge of chat for Europe. Well, you know, when Jeffrey's available. And again, if it's an imposition at all, Jeffrey, let me know. I will, you know, that's... Yeah. Thank you, though. Thank you so much. So yeah. You know, I basically what I want to do here is finish this up. And then as soon as I'm done, we're gonna go back and we're gonna look at all this. We're gonna redo the fireworks show. Right now my controller's over here. So, you know, I have the fireworks thing going here. It's gonna go off right away. I hope. It's supposed to. I clicked the button. No fireworks for you. No fireworks. Fireworks. Well, that's, yeah, you know, you gotta have a palace in front of fireworks. Isn't that like a rule? And you know, like they'll see this from the walkway down here. This is where people will watch it all from. They'll be like, wow. It's amazing. It isn't actually. It does look just absolutely awesome though. They did a fabulous job on the fireworks. Yeah. Okay. And the other trick I learned yesterday was this. Whoa, what happened? Okay. This is an empty display group. There's nothing in it. And it plays for the length of the music. So now, a coaster through the castle. That's funny you say that. That was one of the first things I tried in this park, was building a coaster and a castle together. There's actually remnants of the castle. Gameface land. Faceland. Game park? Park face? So there's remnants of that original castle in this one. But it was a monstrosity, and the coaster around it was a monstrosity, and I just had to stop it. Oh, look at that. Fireworks. Actually, you know what? I'm starting to think this thing here, it's probably going to stay here. Because it's a great place to watch fireworks from. Maybe we'll put a speaker up here. Oh, that's high. Huh? Awesome to watch fireworks for. Game Inc. Face Park. There we go. Fire effects. Okay, so again, trying to keep up with the chat here, sorry. You know, I'm there's also going to be like this isn't done. The land's going to come out here. I'm also thinking of moving this, shortening this and moving this out one step and bringing this land across here, having some steps down to this level, and again throwing in a door down the side here, more steps down to this level. But there's just like, I got a billion things I have to do. So like, yeah, I've bitten off way more than I can possibly chew, as they say. I don't know who they are, and I don't know why they said it. But there we go. That's what it is. I've also opened the park for longer hours. The park used to be open from 6 a.m. till 10 p.m. It's now open from 6 a.m. till 2 a.m. Wow. More fireworks, like right in your face fireworks. With distractions like this, I'm never ever gonna get anything built. Like, you know what I mean? Let's be in the fireworks. This is what the fireworks looks like from inside the fireworks. There's an experience you just can't have in real life. Be the fireworks. Why are the guests back? I want to, it was more of a traffic analysis thing. I wanted to see if people would actually walk down this path. This is like the furthest away from everything in the whole thing. Do a water show. You know, that's a pretty good idea. I never even thought of that. You could like have fountain things all throughout this thing and do a water show in the morning with flames and water. Water and fire. The guests? Yeah, they mess up the frame rate. But look, there's 15,000 of them. That makes me so happy. But you know, oh, what's one breakdown? They're happy now too. So you take the park away from them for a month and give it back, and they're like, you know, they hated this place, and now they love it. They just love it. We could close the park again, or we could, you know, the other thing I could do, but this thing. The other way to do this is like this. There is a new coaster going into my park. I don't know which one it is yet. I will probably upload it when it's done. But, you know, as you can tell, I have some pretty big plans for this park. And it might be a while. So there's a coaster going in here. In this area here. I don't know which coaster it's going to be. It's going to be a single track with 2 lifts, and that's what I know so far. That's all I know so far. So it's going here. There's a lot of work before it can go here. You know, for instance, all this pathing needs to be redone. I think this building's probably going to have to go. The queue's going to have to change. I'm also going to make some adjustments here. I'm thinking. I'm thinking some type of. Okay, so I'm continuing the path down here and some type of underpass where people can walk down under through a tunnel of some type. And they'll come out over here. So there's like multiple ways to get here. Of course, same thing. You know, the staircase down here, maybe a path. But yeah. And yeah. So there's gonna be something there. It's not gonna happen until I've perfected fireworks. Okay, bye, Geeky. Thanks for coming. Okay, so, yeah, it's not going to happen until I have perfected fireworks. And perfecting the fireworks isn't going to take long. Not perfecting, but you know what I mean. My version of perfection. A reasonable facsimile of perfection. No, I don't want that. I want driftwood. The best building tool. It's gonna be brown, isn't it? Okay. Yeah. Yeah. We need to somehow line this up with this. And I'm just trying to imagine how that's gonna happen. That lines it up with that. Not make it look like Chernobyl. Why, nobody there? Okay. First, what do I need to do here? 45 is not going to be right. 15 maybe? Maybe 30? I'm not willing to do any math. Real math. It's supposed to be a game. Okay, that's not right. Okay, well, then I'm gonna say I need to do this first. Because I need something, something to line this up with. And you know, I know the other ones are slightly crooked. But like I said, that's the one thing about this game. Unless you're coming in with a tape measure, you're not going to see that. "12:41 p.m. here." Well, 12:45 by. Okay, so there's our what we're going to use to align this thing. Okay, now that we've got this is going to be a lot easier. I can just sort of like, you know, eye it. We'll just like, okay, here we go. I really wish they'd give me a tape measure though. Like, and by that I mean I wish when I turned this, it would show me how many degrees of rotation I've changed it. That would really help when you're trying to do things multiple times. Or it's something that you can turn on and off even. Yeah, I guess I'm using my S7 Edge in order to tell time, so it's cell phone time. Notice it's backwards because my image is flipped. Sorry. Otherwise, I'm looking away from the game, and that, like, imagine me playing the game like this. Wouldn't that look stupid? Yeah. Okay, I don't do that. But no, I look stupid. Yes, but I don't look stupid that way. Okay, let's get this right. If I slide this up, no, up, is that it? Is that it? We got it? We got it? No, we don't. We don't have it. Edge. I may check it out. Okay. Oh, look at that. I think we got it. I think we've done it. I think this is it. This one's crooked. That's okay. Now, so I can fill in this pretty easy compared to the other one. Oh no. Angle snap. Ooh. Building. Oh no. Oh no. What happened there? Why does that seem lower? Why? Because I got all my angles wrong. All of them. Nope, can't do that. Okay, you need to go. We're gonna be back with this guy again. Hey, obsessed. Well, that's like, I can't even imagine. Whoa. That's heavy. Yeah, Technoid, the problem being is the existing pieces are so much bigger. And I think I only need like 10 pieces to fill this in, but it's just getting the right angle. And the other thing is that, you know, I guess being as this is like somewhat of like an offset hexagon in a way. Okay, so if we take this, nope. Huh. Okay, so the top is right, but the bottom's too low. Wow. Why would people do that? Okay, so just a little... Oh, crap. I think I did it too much. Way too much. It like didn't move at first, so I tried to move it again. That's the way the brain works. Okay, why would you do that, game? It's like, hey, no, look at this. Look at this. Okay, it still looks like it's crooked though, doesn't it? It is. Ah, this is so frustrating. There we go. Is that flat? Flat now? Looks flat now. Okay, just up a little tiny bit. Flat. And still crooked. Okay, so again, one more try. And then we're just gonna do it no matter what happens. That might be okay. Lines up at the top. Seems to be like angled that way though. So what's gonna happen when I move this down is it's going to... No, it's not bad. It's not perfect. But it's not horrible. There we go. I just don't want that to be like angled the wrong way. What? See, that's what I find. Different people in come to YouTube live streams for different things. It's the way it is. Okay, so can I... Oh no, I can't. Okay, that's good for that. I'm now gonna work it from the other side, and I'm really hoping I can just select this and paste it down to the other thing. I should be able to. There's no reason I shouldn't. There we go. Now we got it. Fireworks to celebrate. I'm gonna have to work on that music. Well, not work on the music itself. Work on the fireworks. The orchestration of the fireworks and the music together. That's my goal today. It's to orchestrate fireworks. And one last piece. Oh, that's probably about right. Really hope I'm going to be able to select these. We did it! We did it! Oops. Now somehow I need to select these things without selecting other things. And that will be the challenge today. Maybe that's all there is. No, that's on the other one. There we go. Oh, not that. Not that. See it? See? Ah! No! Game. Don't do this to me. What'd I ever do to you? I'm only ever nice to you. No! I'm never getting one less. I'm always getting one more. Okay. I'm like, how did I select that one to begin with? How did that even happen? Okay. Let's try this. That was stupid, wasn't it? I should have known that wouldn't have worked. Okay. This. The cross section. And you. And you. And you. Yes, yes, yes. No, no, no. Okay. This we can handle. This we can handle. Can we handle this? No, this... No! Okay, how is this gonna work? This is not working. From the inside. We'll do it from the inside. I gotcha. I gotcha. What time here? Hey, Night of the Code. Sorry. Shout out to Hannah? Okay, here's a shout out to Hannah. Sorry, I've never done a shout out before. Okay, so it's this. No. It's a lot harder from the inside, isn't it? Okay, well, we're gonna pretend that's it. Right? Looks like it's good. Let's flip it around and see. It's 8 p.m. there. It's 1 p.m. here. I think we knew there was 7 hours difference. Oh, don't do that. Don't do that. Oh, don't do that. Don't be doing that. Oh, this is bad. This is bad. None of this fits. And the problem being is it doesn't work on... It's not revolving around the same axis. You know what I mean? Like... Whatever this is... I don't know. I don't know what this is. I don't know what kind of axis that is. There's no way I can reselect both of them. And I just really screwed up big time right now. Because I just rotated it with no lock on the angle. Whoa, you gotta be kidding me. There's no way. Okay, so there's a little bit of a gap there. Somehow we need to find the right rotation to eliminate that gap. And then put it in place. Okay, let's just sort of back off. Okay, yeah. This is what we want. This is good. I still have not figured out the railings yet, but we will. Hey Ed, welcome to stream. Yes, angle shifting. Like we said, all it needs to do is work in the plane that the building exists in. And it would make life so much easier. These random, you know, random degrees off with me just doesn't, it doesn't play well with me. Okay, so is this at least in... It is. Okay. Come on. We have no room for error. Okay, there's a little room for error. Holy crap. There better be a lot of room for error. Wow. Oh yeah, you only go by... only goes by 45 degrees. That might be a little... pushing it a little, I think. Okay. Okay. I'm out of here. I'm not touching that ever again. Ever. Huh? I think we got it. Because, you know, like, I don't mind that that's not perfectly aligned. And that's no big deal. But we're good here. We're good. Okay, so I can get rid of this damn thing. Now I need to figure out what... See, the problem is, this is not a standard width. You know what I mean? It's too small. So... you know, how... I need to build a railing of some type. I think I'm going to have to just end up going to column pieces and finding, like, short column pieces of some type that can be different colors. That's 2 meters. That's too big. Like, that's way too big. Okay, okay, so Philip can't... You know, like I said, you don't have to stay. Like, I don't want to impose with somebody being a mod on the stream, on the chat. That's not, it shouldn't be an imposition. And you know, really, yeah, I'd have to admit things have been a little different over the last 2 or 3 days when it comes to the chat and moderation requirements or needs. But, you know, hey, 2017 music, thank you. I don't know what that means. I still don't know what that means. Does Google know what that means? We gotta Google that. Oops. Read back a bit. Yeah, I can't be here all day either. We got 12 viewers and I've lost track of chat. You know, it all depends on how much work, you know, like, I do find, well, gee, you know, that's not gonna last. I do find that, yeah, all I gotta, yeah. You don't remove people from chat because they're not speaking English, Jeffrey. That's not that. This, I don't know. Okay, so for chat moderation, let's tone it down a little. People can, you know, make comments in other languages because they might not speak English. And this is here for everyone. And let's just put people in a timeout first, unless they're just horribly rude. And then, like, and then, you know, I like to be accepting of others. So yes. You know, the other thing is I do what people put in the chat in other languages. I do toss it into Google Translate. So yes, in the case of 2017 music, he should be gone because, yeah. Just, you know, it's mindless dribble coming out of his mouth, or out of his keyboard. But yeah, so I don't know. But yes, I do realize now that the other language that he was speaking was, there's nothing wrong with the language, it's just what he was saying in it. Okay, so we need something. We need, like, will that fit? Oh, it doesn't matter if it fits there. It needs to fit here. If it doesn't fit here, it's no good. So what could we possibly use? Don't tell me I'm gonna have to build some ridiculous thing like down on the docks or whatever, that they're not docks really, they're, yeah. I don't want to have to build something ridiculous like this. This rail here. That's just painful. So I need to figure out what I'm gonna do, and it needs to fit in this space here. We thought we came up with something a little bit yesterday, but I guess let's think this out. If I were to put these on the inside, no, it's just not enough room. It's the right corner and everything, but it's just not enough room. Whoops. The other thing I need to do is I need to build something up at the top. So whatever fits there, we're gonna have to build into the structure on the top too. Okay, well, I think that's pretty easy. I'm gonna just do that right now, and I think that's just gonna be with something like a 2 meter something. Yeah, this should be wood. Good. Okay, Benjamin, I know you guys will be here at different times. Use 2 meter wood planks. Okay, so yeah, there is the planks. I think it's in, no, it's not in sides. It's in here. Planks is. So yeah, we can definitely use this for the top of the railing. I don't know what to use for the thing like that. And also, right now, I'm going to put all this in. You're a mod. You're a mod. Actually, I only need the 2 meters on here. I can use the 4 on here. Now, I don't know how I want to line this up. Hey, the Game Pro. Everybody can't be a moderator. I have two moderators right now. One for Europe, one in the States. So I think I'm covered for now for YouTube. Thanks though. Okay, so this needs to be in a different plane. There we go. Whoa, no. I screwed that up. I screwed that up. Let's hope I didn't screw it up so bad that it's not, that I have to redo it. Okay, there we go. That's probably not right. It's probably just gonna like shoot, like it'll be 3 feet out by the time I get back up to the top. Yeah. Okay. Again, wrong color, so let's fix that first, and then we'll just pull this out. You know, it doesn't need to attach to everything, because again, this is not close-up detail. This is far away detail. But I just can't believe how horribly crooked I've gotten it. Oh, fireworks time. Ah. Can't hear the music though. Woohoo. Yeah. Whoa. Game, you're just like, why are you so bad at that? It's like, I scrolled back, it moved back a foot. I scrolled back again, it moved back a kilometer. There's a nice mix of imperial and metric. A foot and a kilometer. Yeah, I really wish my other streams would do well too. You know, I know that the coaster stuff has its own audience. Sort of comes with a built-in audience, so that's kind of cool, but where is it? Oh, there it is. I should not be like, you know, let's do some work in the day. Let's do some daytime work. Whoa. It's like a whole different world. Okay, I really wish I was able to just duplicate this, but you know what? I think what's gonna have to happen is it's all gonna have to be the two. Yeah, I know. I've actually watched some Planet Coaster play. The funny thing is, though, I'm usually looking for specifics when I'm looking up Planet Coaster on YouTube. Like, you know, pathing, like how to do certain things in pathing, and you know, the funny thing is, a lot of it, because I don't do tutorial videos. I just can't even imagine myself doing tutorial videos. But I do have to watch them in order to make some of these things that I attempt to do happen. So, you know, like the whole hiding a path underneath other materials, like what we did all across the front here, because there's a path underneath here. I guess my frame rate is going down. Frame rate's going down. So, you know what? Let's just see. Park management. Limit to 10,000. %59 are saying, I had such a bad time, I'm getting a refund. Yeah. 20% said, I had a terrible time, a pickpocket stole. 20% of people had a pickpocket steal their money. Security here is a joke. So I gotta go back, way back in the chat here, because I seems to have missed a lot. Always drinking the same cup. What's in there? It's a McDonald's coffee. Hey, the Game Pro. Jeffrey's from the Netherlands. Beer. I don't really drink anymore because I find it interrupts my gaming time. But when I did drink, I drank beer. Holy crap, did I drink beer. Ever played League of Legends? No, I have not. League of Legends is something I've never played. Absinthe? You know, I don't think Absinthe exists in the same form it used to exist in. You can buy Absinthe, but it doesn't have any, what do they call it? Wormwood? Or the stuff that Absinthe was made of? Yeah, it is just coffee. Remember, it's only like 1:17 p.m. Benjamin, oh, awesome. Yeah, I don't know where my channel's going right now. It's a really hard thing to determine. You know, the coaster stuff is hugely popular, but I'm not just the coaster guy. I'm not just a coaster guy. I'm a Bellis builder. I mean, I don't know. I like lots of video games. Okay, we gotta go tonight again. Woo! The same fireworks show over and over and over. People are gonna get bored. So just trying to catch up with the chat here. Does look like a liquid THC kind of, yeah. I'm definitely a caffeine addict. That's for sure. Well, if you ever feel that modding is a burden, I don't want to be a burden on anybody. It's not the hangovers. It's actually the drinking and gaming is like, you don't drink alone. It was my thing. You don't drink alone. I don't drink alone. At least. So yeah. Yeah, well, we'll have to create a mod group and figure that all out. Like, this is just all new to me. We're just building this right. We're building this right today. So, yeah, I don't know. And I don't mean the castle. I mean this moderation. So yeah, next time we might. I'll figure that all out. How to welcome the mod group. Yeah, we're definitely getting there. I'm thinking, yeah. So we've reduced our guest count. But it's going down. People are leaving so slowly. It's not really it's not a maximum. It's a how many people are we going to let in? So what's happening now is only as people leave will the 10,000 people thing work. In the description. Yeah, I would definitely thank the moderators in the description. We'll get that up. Like I said. This is the first day of moderation. Hangovers kept me from gaming. You know what? To tell you the truth, I don't think when I stopped, you know, drinking all the beer, I guess it probably wasn't gaming at that point in time. It was probably software, writing software. Because I used to sit in front of my computer, write software all the time. Like, whether it be stupid utilities for games, or I had a keyboard with an LCD on it. I wrote an API to write integration with games on it and stuff like that. So that's probably had a lot to do with it. I think maybe writing software under the influence of alcohol is not that doesn't work that well. Maybe that's it. Yeah, you keep it. There is no mod group, but we're gonna get it worked out. We'll get it figured out. Okay, I finally made it to the bottom of the chat. Did I make it to the bottom of the chat? You don't get McDonald's? Like, okay, so McDonald's isn't my #1 choice in coffee. I used to... Tim Hortons coffee here in Canada is what I would normally drink. But, couple of times I went there, and they just screwed up the order so bad that it was like, you just don't want me to come here anymore. So I just stopped going. So now, right now, I'm drinking McDonald's coffee. I like I said though, I would be. It would be a lie to say that I wouldn't prefer to be drinking Tim Hortons right now. Okay, so this is not working out exactly as I thought it would. Notice all these are at different levels. Oh no, this is at a different level. Okay. Tea is better than coffee. I will definitely tell you that. See, I quit drinking coffee February of last year. I got a horrible flu. I ended up in bed for like 5 days with a terrible flu, and during that 5 days I couldn't drink any coffee. What that caused was horrible caffeine withdrawal. I used to drink like not this, but I had a mug of coffee, and I would fill that thing up 10 to 15 times a day. I constantly drinking coffee. Every waking moment. The last thing I did before I went and brushed my teeth before I went to bed was drink more coffee. I finished my coffee for the day. So that's what I used to do, and I found quitting drinking coffee was absolutely awful. It put me into cold sweats. I couldn't think. So I quit the coffee and I started drinking tea. I'm one of those people who thinks that coffee and tea, one's not better than the other. They're different things. To me, they are. I like both in different ways. So yeah, I started drinking tea, decaf tea at first, and then I switched to normal tea because, you know, decaf tea. And the caffeine was my problem. So yeah, I quit drinking coffee, and that's what I did. Okay, glad to have you here, Jeffrey. I guess I'll catch you in the next stream. I will be probably up again this evening, but of course I know that's like 2 o'clock in the morning for you, so have a good one. Okay, is that actually working? It is, sort of. I'm just gonna do this just around it, like, almost manually. That was not the right corner. Not at all. I don't think I should have done that. Maybe I'll do this. No, we'll do it manual. Why does it seem to be like crawling up? It is. It's getting freaking higher and higher and higher and higher. Freaking hell. Ugh. There we go. Well, I don't know. Maybe. Could be all wrong. Yeah, I drink tea. I drink Twinings breakfast tea. I don't know if it's something that's available everywhere. But yeah, Twinings is generally what I drink. I believe it's from the UK. Okay, I don't know why you did that, game. I was just sitting here. It's like, okay, let's look that way. Look over here. It's trying to distract me. It's doing something that it shouldn't be doing. What's my favorite thing I've built in the park? The old mill coaster. Definitely the old mill coaster. You know, nobody's leaving. You notice that? Like, I set the park to have a limit of 15,000. Oh yeah, like, so when I was a teenager, I was lucky enough to visit England. We went to England for 4 weeks during one summer. Multiple times, actually, but when I was a teenager, it was more of a thing. And you know, back then, it wasn't that long ago. Well, I guess it was a while ago. I guess I was in grade 10. So I must have been about 16, I guess. 15, 16. But at that point in time, in the UK, we went. Okay, I stayed in a place. We lived for half of the time in a town called Caerphilly, in Wales, and there was a castle there, and we used to hang out in the castle. Me, my brother, and these two girls we met. Yeah, so we'd hang out in the castle. But you know what? Find a good cup of coffee back then in the UK was next to impossible. So sorry, I was just checking the to see if people were leaving. And people seem to be leaving and coming in. So I don't understand how this is even a thing. You know what I mean? Like, do I have to like click apply? I don't know what's going on. So yeah. I forgot what I was talking about now. Okay, so my favorite build. I think it's this. I think this is my favorite build. It didn't take long. It's simple. It looks like it belongs. This is where I figured out that I could. Well, I didn't figure it. That's what I was talking about. Caerphilly Castle. I figured out I could like put the whole platform underneath stuff. We're gonna go for a ride. It's all filled with dummies right now. So that I figured out you could put floor like that far on top of of station platform. So yeah, we couldn't find any coffee in the UK back then. You know, that must have been almost 20 years ago, maybe a little more. But now, coffee's taken off across the world. Coffee is like become one of the biggest commodities in the world. And you know, even then, you know, finding a coffee shop here, yeah, you'd be able to go to a shop that had coffee, but there were no like huge franchise things like Tim Hortons where there's like thousands upon thousands of locations where you can go get coffee and it's always the same. It comes in massive quantities. Though this is not. This is just a regular. What I like about these guys, though, they have the best coffee cup. Like, this is double walled. Like, when this thing is piping hot, you don't burn your hands at all. Frame rate's not so great with 15,000 people. What can you do? Oh, the fireworks are going off. Awesome. That was kind of cool. I own a Keurig, yes. You want to know how much I like coffee? I used to like coffee. Yeah, Caerphilly has that leaning, that piece of the castle that's fallen off. Hey, Jaminar. It's flowing fine. So, I own a Keurig, I own a Tazimo, and I also have like a almost $1,000 DeLonghi espresso machine, basically, which I didn't buy myself. I found it really cheap, and yeah. So that's the old mill coaster, and that's my favorite coaster. That's my favorite build, I think. Here, you know, there's tons of things to choose from. Like this coaster's pretty awesome. I like this build. I like how all the stone worked out. I like all that. There's the pirate coaster, which is awesome. But yeah, those are I think that's my favorite build. I'm quite happy with how this turned out. This water, the log flume, or whatever they call it. I'm quite happy with how this turned out, for some reason. With the stairs and the food place in the top, and that was the thing I was quite happy with. You know, nobody's here, but it is 9:30 at night, and yeah. So yeah, those are my favorite things. These are a few of my favorite things. Of course, I'm just doing absolutely awful at this. Fireworks. Always going. Okay, catch you later, Night of the Code. Yeah, go enjoy that planet coaster. I know I am. Actually, you know, I've got more enjoyment out of this game in the last few days. You know what to tell, though, it's not just the game. It's, you know, it's the chat. It's having the people to talk to all the time while I'm doing this. It's that whole thing that does make this a lot more fun. funny feeling this is, again, on a tiny angle. Still think it's on an angle. Oops. Oh, I know it's tricky to freeform build. You know, like some of this stuff, you know, some of the ways Planet Coaster interprets what you'd think you want to do when you're building these things, it just doesn't play well with what your brain thinks should be happening. If you know what I mean. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna stop this for now. What we're gonna do is we're going to try to do a little bit more of this fireworks stuff. So the first thing I want to do with doing a little more of this fireworks stuff is I want to move this. I'm gonna move this. And the first thing we're going to do is we're going to build ourselves like a little control hut. Maybe it'll go over here. So yeah. No, don't do that. Don't add to the building. I'm going to go do that again. That was not what I wanted to do. I just wanted to put it there. But it insisted that it needed to be part of that building. Because, you know. That's... So we're not going to make it part of the building. We're just going to put it here. Okay. What does it really look like? Okay, let's start it. Let's go. Let's have the music play. I just put 2 sugar in my coffee. Okay, so I see potential for a change here. I really wish this was like a player, where I could go to, like, really, to tell you the truth, I think they really missed the mark on this whole setup on this. They really did. You know, the end result is okay, but what I'd like to see here. Look at that sun come up. Like, they've set this up in such an unintuitive way that if I'm working on something going on the 49th second of the sequence, you know, I have to play it over and over and over and over. Just keep playing it over and over and over and over again. So that's bad, I think. That's where they really missed the mark on this thing, is this editor. It is bad for what you're doing. It's not good at what you're doing at all. Like, yeah, I can say, okay, let's play what sequence this is. You know, at 18 seconds. So, you know, I can look at that, but I can't go and, like, okay, right now, I guess if I want to actually do this, I need a speaker. Let's get a speaker in here, back here, so that we can figure out what's going on. Same developer, yep. Yep. And then they got somebody else to develop the Roller Coaster Tycoon world. And it looked like it came from 15 years ago. Somehow. It just, and they saw Planet Coaster and they're like, we can't release this. So they made a huge amount of changes and they still could not reach the quality or the, you know, they did not get to this point. I figured out how to do videos, but I need to download some software to convert my like basically what I was gonna do is I was gonna put up billboards playing my No Limits 2 Workshop Creations videos on billboards in the place. But the problem I had was the WebRM or WebM format. Like, why? Okay, I guess I understand why. Because they don't want yeah, I know, it's sad. It would have been so nice if these were both really good games and they were competing against each other for people to play them. It would have been really much nicer if there was some competition. Hey Stafford 525. It would have been really nice if there was some, you know, competition between Roller Coaster Tycoon World and this, because they would have pushed each other. They would have been pushing boundaries much further than they are right now. Because I'm gonna say these guys are pushing the boundaries when it comes to the way this works. You know, I've limited my guests down to 10,000, but it doesn't seem to be working. Yeah, when they fixed it, it still sucked, yeah. All I've done is watched YouTube videos on it. It looks like a rocket. That's funny. I don't know. Why does that look like a rocket? Because it's got fins. Okay. So yeah, back to the thing here. So I'm gonna put a speaker back here. Excuse me. Special effects. Speaker. Display speaker. So that we can hear what's going on. The other problem, of course, is this damn thing is now way over here. I should have just left it here while I was doing this. Yeah. I don't know if I'm still doing the idea you said. Sorry. Sorry, Boom. Oh, yeah, I'm seriously thinking about it now. But, it's... So, like, the problem is grandiose plans. My plans for this thing are just insane. And I don't have the... like, you know, this has to be finished. I've got stairs to put down to here, platform to build here. There's just so much to do before I can even get to that part. I hate to say. But right now, I'm trying to fine-tune this so that the things occur in the right time in the trigger sequence. But I forgot to add the speaker. Okay. So... Come here, speaker. No, don't align to surface. I want you floating in the air. I need you sitting right by my head. And put another one right here. We'll have stereo. Okay, now I gotta... You know, that was a mistake. You? Up by the speaker. What does this thing look like? Here's my control panel. Yeah, we're trying to get this fine-tuned, and yeah, it's not going as I would have hoped. Hi, Adventures with Josh. Welcome to the stream. Okay, so we need to delay that. We need to delay that. How do I know your name? Guessing. It's your father. Okay, so I think it's the 18th. Well, it comes up when you... I just read it off the things. Adventures with Josh. You are kidding, of course. Seconds here. I'm pretty sure that's what needs to change here. Or maybe it's to 12.5 seconds. But again, because this thing is so poorly set up, like, maybe they just don't know how to do timeline stuff is what it is. They just don't understand the concept of it. But you know, it's funny, like, I work on projects for software development projects, and timeline, we work on timelines. So seeing it as a timeline is what really allows it to happen. This is much more difficult to work with. Again, and when I play the sequence, it doesn't show me what's playing. It doesn't actually play. Oh, there we go. And I can't actually play the sequence back with the music while I'm editing the sequence. So I don't know what's playing. I don't know what, you know. In Sweden, I guess. Welcome to the stream. Glad to have you here. I'm from Canada. Hey, Slip? I'm hoping I'm saying that right. So, yeah. Do you know what I mean, though? It's just... I don't know what to change. Stop. Play again. Start from the beginning. Oh, it didn't stop the music. It just started the sequence from the beginning. It's like an impossible memory game, though. Because you can't... You know, you can't. Yeah, I hope the devs listen. Like, I could definitely see a thing across the bottom here where you've got your timeline of your music, and then you've got your sequences showing up, and when you play it back, you can tell which sequence is playing. Yeah, I might have to. I definitely. I'm glad to see a fellow Roman soldier out there. Of course, I'm just waiting for Roman to not have a vlog one day. Of course, like, you know. But I follow him on Twitter, so I'm pretty sure at this point, Brittany's not having a baby yet. But yeah, so for those of you who, you know, follow Roman, his wife or his girlfriend's pregnant and just about to have a baby. Okay, so I'm gonna just switch to daylight here for a moment. So, the fireworks. So basically, I've just been laying things out behind this building right now. I don't know, I think Canadians get stressed just like anybody else. I think we're a very liberal people, though. Even our conservatives are quite liberal compared to some conservatives across the world. We just... like, why stress yourself out about stuff, eh? Can I play Overwatch? No, I'm sorry, I can't play Overwatch. Something about something in French. I can check what that means. Who is speaking French? Oh, not me. Sorry. There are some people from France that watch my stream. I wish I could speak French. I took it in school. But you know. How did you go from talking about fireworks to Roman Atwood? Somebody said that I was the second best YouTuber next to Roman Atwood. I would say there's a lot of better YouTubers than me. Including Roman Atwood. What about Casey Neistat? Come on. Yeah, I think we just don't have the far extremes, I think is what it is in Canada. You know, you've got the far right, you got the far left. We just don't have a lot of that. That's quite minimal in here so far, and we're just sort of in the middle. Like, you know, why would you want to go around stomping on other people's lives? Would you want people to come around and stomp on your life? That's sort of the like, my opinion. Like, you know. Yeah, I guess we are easygoing. Exactly. Why stress about yourself about stuff? And I think the other thing is, you know, I don't really watch the Jake and Logan. No. Yeah, Britt may never have the baby. Casey stopped vlogging? What? No. When did he stop vlogging? I know he took a break from vlogging, but he came back and he started again. He didn't stop vlogging yesterday, did he? That's scary. I hope he didn't stop vlogging. How am I doing so I can watch live chat? I'm not building anything. No, Casey had a vlog yesterday. Well, he's not vlogging daily like he used to. But, you know. PewDiePie, I don't know. He can be amusing sometimes. That's really all I gotta say about that. I do subscribe to him. I just don't watch all his videos. But, you know, I still subscribe. I haven't watched a Jacksepticeye video in probably a year and a half. Well, maybe that's not true. Maybe in 6 months. But I still subscribe to him. You know, Jack was an influence on me to start my channel. So that's where, you know. But basically for videos on YouTube right now, I'm watching Roman, Casey, and who else am I watching? Game window mode? Me? Do I have the game in window mode? Well, yeah, I guess I do. Because I have like multiple windows I'm working in. Okay, so set the times on the fireworks. This is what we're getting to, is fireworks. So what I wanted. So if I play this back as it is now, you'll notice I can't. And it just didn't bother to play the music. Let's try that again. Start from the beginning with music. What's going on? Can we play this with music, please? See, it's very difficult. I'll tell you that. Because this thing does not listen to what you want it to do. Yeah, do whatever you want. I'll just wait here. Yeah, I think I just don't have a chance to watch a lot more YouTube, and I have to be picky with what I do watch. I watch, like, when I come home from work, I basically come into my I guess I could call it a studio, a recording studio. Please, you know, Josh, like, it's okay to leave that in a comment, but I don't think advertising your channel during live stream is something that should be going on a lot. Thanks for that. So yeah, when I come home after work, the first thing I throw on is the Philip DeFranco show. I've been watching Philip DeFranco show for the longest time, and I don't know, that sort of keeps me up with what's going on YouTube. Okay, let's see if we can get music and fireworks at the same time. No. Oh yeah, we do. See, again, I don't know what's firing. I don't know what the hell's firing. But it's firing too early. Okay, scheduler. No, that's not what we want. Overview. Edit trigger sequence. It's not this. It's not that. Is it that? It is that. Okay, so that needs to be, we need to change this from 8, that from can stay at 18. We'll change this to 22. Change this to 24. This to 28. And this to 34. And this has to stay at 60 because if there's not something there going while the music's playing, the music stops. Okay. Let's try it again. Come on, music, 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 music. Yes. Come on, why? I'm trying to get the speaker over here, and it just will not come over here. It's like, nope. Nope, your speaker is not coming over there. We're gonna put it off in space somewhere. Stupid game. Move. Forget it, I'm just gonna move it this way. Okay, let's go. Stop. Yeah, the fireworks are not as simple as you would think they would be. They should be simple, but they made them very hard to work with. Okay, so you want to see what the fireworks look like at night from this thing. Is this what you mean by the observation tower? Okay. So I've thought about a new park. But you know, when my first thought was, you know, I want to take basically carve out all the land and fill it with water. Is the place I wanted to. I was thinking I would start, and I would go from there. The more I think of all the struggles I had with water and everything in this thing, I think that would be an easier way to go about that. Okay, so we're in this thing, and we want to know what the fireworks are going to look like. It turns too fast. But, whoa. Just threw me out of it. So here's the fireworks going. I need a speaker in here. There's the fireworks. Awesome. The reflections on the water. Cool. I wish I could ride this and watch this. But I have to keep on changing seats because we would have gone around twice. It'd also be much better with music. Definitely better with music. So there's my fireworks. There's not a ton to it. It's only 32 seconds out of the thing. But you know what? People want to know how this fireworks work. Less of a water world than a world rising out of the water. I think is what it is. You know, I had so many troubles placing water here at different, because it's at different levels and everything, eh? You know, I always felt like the water here should have been higher, but of course it's all hooked up to this. So, but if you know the base level of the water when you start, yeah, it definitely needs speakers up there. If you know the base level of the water, you can work from there, as opposed to building something and then putting water in and going, oh crap, it's not high enough, or stuff like that. That's sort of what I'm thinking. I guess it's better now that they've made some of the changes, but whatever. Let's do something new here. We want to look at how you sequence. How do we sequence? Nice and quiet. How do we sequence the fireworks? Let's put some fireworks out. What's that gonna do? Okay, so we've got this. Let's just put some fireworks on this dock. So there we got some comets. And we need like a large palm. Okay, so we've got some comets, 3 large palms. So what we want to do is we want to create a sequence with this. Let's first change the color of some of these palms. We got blue. Let's see if we can actually have purple. And what else? What can we go with here? Yellow. So we got blue, purple, and yellow. The other one I had blue, green, and red. Like I went with RGB. Okay, so we've got that. Stay in school. Okay, so we got that. Now we need to put in our sequencer. So we're gonna just add a sequencer in here. And the first thing on the sequencer I'm gonna do is I'm gonna add some music. We don't want Western. Fairy Tale Pirate. Why didn't it change? Like, you just like ignore what I do? Pirate. Yeah, we're just gonna ignore what you do. Oh, Sorry. I'm a software developer, so having the OK button at the bottom of drop-down combo box, to me, just seems insane. So I would have never looked for that. Okay, so we got Battle of the Coaster to play. So let's go into the overview, and we'll start a trigger sequence. Sorry, let me go first and... I really wish it would tell me how long this song is, too. Like, that would be a real help to me. Okay, so we don't know how long the song is. Okay, so I'm just going to make trigger sequence. I'm going to add a display group, and the first thing I'm going to do is I'm adding my last display group, and I'm going to say it's going to be 30 seconds. Once the last display group fires off, once the last firework, that's when the music stops. So if you have like 100 fireworks, and you click them all off at 0 seconds, off they'll go, and the music won't even play. So you gotta have another display group in there to push the music back to where it needs to play. So right now, if I play this sequence, we'll get the music. That is Western piano. Screw you, game. You're just a... Okay, now we're back to what we chose. Okay, so now we have music. It's bad that we can't, you know, do anything with it. Okay, but whatever. Now we're going to go in and we're going to create a trigger here. So we're going to edit the trigger, and we're going to add a display group, and we're going to set this to 0. We're going to set that to 0. And then we're going to connect objects. So at 0 seconds, I'm going to connect this, and that's going to be our display group here. I'm going to change the color on this to green. So it's Comet Multi-Launch Fireworks. I'm going to add another display group. Sorry, just catching up with chat. Sometimes I miss what's going on. And in that other display group, I'm going to add these 3 things. So here, we're going to confirm that. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to change it to 1 second. 0 seconds, I mean. 1 second and 2 seconds. That means within the group, they'll be offset by that much. So we'll get orange, purple, whatever. So that's going to go off at 4 seconds. Now I'm going to duplicate the first group. It's going to move itself to 30 seconds, but I'm also going to have it go off at 4 seconds. We sort this now, we'll get 0, 4, 4. So now, hey Panda Shirt, hey the craziest cow dude. What am I making? I'm just sequencing some fireworks here. So there's our sequence done. If we were to go back and play this, you know, we're gonna have that, and then the big ones are gonna go off. And we'll have that. And that's basically the sequence playing off. What I'm going to do now, though, I'm going to choose this, and I'm going to go trigger. And I'm going to edit trigger sequences. And we're going to add a trigger to this. Oh, crap. Really? I already have a trigger here. No! Okay, so we're gonna have to move this all the way back. Yes, it's a field of dreams. If you build it, they will come. Sorry, it's all I could think of at that point in time. Have I mentioned my absolute lack of creativity? Or the non-existence of creativity in every bone in my body? Have I mentioned that? It's a problem I have. I can't think of names. But I guess, you know, now that I think of it, I have thought of a name of things every day for almost 2.5 years. Well, more than 2.5 years. Okay, so, trigger. Right? We got a trigger. We're going to expand this. Oh no. Yeah, that's right. They change. And we're going to connect items to the trigger. And what we're going to trigger right now is we're going to choose this. Confirm. So what's going to happen now is every time a coaster hits that number 1, those fireworks are going to go off. So that's how, you know, you layer triggers. Now, this sequencer for a track on a distance is fine. I see really no other way to do it. I guess they could lay out the distance of a track on a line. That would also do it, but what they've done here is kind of weird, I'm going to say. I'm going to say it's weird because it's very, very difficult, if not impossible, to time your slideshow with the music. I thought it was awesome for like a park thing. So there we go. The fireworks are going off. It's past there. And there we go. The fireworks have gone off. And we're just about to drop down the thing. Okay. Well, whoever's leaving, bye. I don't know who's leaving. Adventures with Josh leaving? Bye, Josh. No? Yeah, I work 7.25-hour days. I'm off right now. I booked time off. Hey, Jonathan. I booked time off for this, the update. I booked some days off so that I would be able to prepare and actually do some stuff in here. So that's how we sequence the fireworks. You know, no baby. Yeah, yeah. Yeah. Oh well. I'm pretty sure it'll come. Say Jonathan Timmers. You say Jonathan Timmers. Timmers? I think it's Timmers. Okay. So yeah. What we're missing now, of course, what we really need to do is I need some lighting across here. So I'm just going to quickly run some lights across this thing. Because we desperately need them. Right now, I'm just going to put regular street lamps. And I'm just going to offset them across the back. I don't like what just happened. There's no, like... Is there any way for me to put this down here without adding it to a building? Yes, I can press Control. But it won't do what I want then. Okay, so fine. I'm just gonna put these like right behind the buildings. Because if not, it'll just keep adding them. I do not stream every day at noon. I do not. I'm usually at work at noon. I stream every day at 6 p.m. Central Standard Time. Obviously, if you know it's noon, you know it's Central Standard Time. And I stream on weekends at noon and 6 p.m. So that's my streaming schedule. I usually stream for about... it's usually anywhere from 2 to 3 hours. Usually I run out of steam for my stream at around 2.5 at this point. But lately I've been able to go a little longer. It depends on what I'm streaming. Okay, whoever's going, catch you later. Oh, okay, yeah, well, yeah. See you, Josh. Glad you could join us. I'm really glad you could join us. So that's sort of my schedule. Or as some say, schedule. But that pisses a lot of people off. I shouldn't say that. Come on, come on. We're almost there. We're almost there. I would like to stream more. I have to admit, having these last couple of days off has been really nice. Okay, so now we're gonna have a problem. Because now everything I do is gonna try to add it to one of these buildings. If I... Whoops. If I turn it... and then press Control and try to add it, what happens? Good. Okay, so there is a way. And because this is straight... What? No, no. No, that's crooked as well. Okay, so... you know, how straight it is really doesn't bother me a lot. There we go. For reflections of the light on the water. How long is this live stream? This live stream probably has another 10 or 15 minutes life to it. I would say. That's just a guess, though. Then I gotta go watch the vlog. Sorry. I'm gonna have to put railings and everything on this thing. It's not gonna be like this. Oh, see, the only way I found I could add it was I was actually hitting the control key as I was moving things, and if I had the control key pressed, while I clicked the add button, it didn't add it to the building. So yeah, there we go. More lights, more stuff reflecting off the water. That's what I want. Yeah, that's what I've noticed the vlog's been in the last couple of days. Okay, so I'm gonna duplicate one of these. I'm gonna steal one of these. And we're gonna go and we're gonna take this. We're gonna put it up here. Okay, now I gotta fix all the colors. Because it's gotta match the castle for this side. I'll do the like the cut down of the land mass after I've sort of figured out where this is going. Hey, A little Planet... No, 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 no. A little Planet Coaster music. I love the Planet Coaster soundtrack. Hey, Tim. Yeah, I'm mainly a first-person shooter player. Or, you know, an RPG player. Yeah. I normally don't play building games. But I'm hooked. I'm more than hooked. Tell you the truth, you know what? This game is the game that made my channel what it is today. Meaning, I would still be if this game never came out, I'd still be doing daily, pre-recorded, edited videos. And now I do daily live streams. And can't find enough time in the day to do my pre-recorded videos, so... I'll figure that out. But, yeah. Yep, that's what's happened. Never played Undertale. Yeah, like Ed is saying there, Tim. Yeah, this is a marvelous game. It's fabulous. It will make you pull your hair out. I've had to grow extra just so I could pull it out. Just like, you know. Hey, there we go. Get my Pokemon showing. I've only ever made one park. This is my only park. And I've just crossed into the 301 hours of work on this park. And it's awesome. Not the park, the work, the you know, the game. I'll let everybody else be the judge on its awesomeness. Because I'm a bad judge. I'm biased. Oh, no. Yank out some hair. No. Yeah. That would hurt. Why would somebody do that? Metaphorically, yes. No. No. Yeah, I think the biggest thing about Planet Coaster, not the biggest thing, but the thing about Planet Coaster is once you learn its tricks, then you can start building stuff that's beyond what even I've touched upon here. Some of the things I've seen people do is just absolutely amazing. Oops. Okay. Oh, cool. I can change the colors before I even edit it. I didn't even know that before. I think I might... Whoa, frame rate. Oh, yeah, you were pulling up a menu. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt you pulling up your menu. You do what you want. I'll just wait here. Okay, so if I take you, which I know you're at the right level, and I don't screw up the level you're at, okay, now I need some brain work. Okay, that could definitely be bigger than 1 meter. Well, if I were to say, try to have to make the choice between building, I'm spoiled. I have an Xbox One, I've got a PlayStation 4, I've got a Nintendo Switch. So I'm pretty spoiled when it comes to, you know, consoles and gaming. But I'd have to say, if I were to have to give up anything, it would definitely not be the PC. The PC is definitely my primary gaming platform. Though I have to admit, my favorite game right now is Horizon Zero Dawn. Oops, I'm not doing that. I need to edit this. Okay, try this again. There we go. I missed 2 spots. Consoles are to benefit the manufacturers of the consoles, not the users of them. Like that's the bottom line of a console. Even Sony's like awful when it comes to stuff like that. It's like, no, we don't want to share. We don't want to play with others at all. You know, like, for instance, like Rocket League. Rocket League, the makers of Rocket League really would like to have cross-platform play. And makers of Rocket League, all they need to do is go into a configuration page on their end and check off PlayStation. That's the amount of work they've put into it. So full cross-platform play across PC, Xbox, and PlayStation. And Sony goes, no, we don't want to play. That's like, and look at the trouble that Bethesda had trying to get Fallout 4 mods. That was sad. I don't think that should have been a thing that happened. So yes, I have to say I love my consoles more than, you know, more than most things. But I could not live without my PC. I don't know what else is going to go here. I still haven't quite figured it out. I'm I'm thinking of stealing some round roof, like off this thing, like something like that, and just building it out behind here, maybe a smaller type thing like that. But like I said, I haven't figured it out, and this is just here to hide it, right? I'm just hiding it so nobody can see it. These are parts and pieces that were built for this building and never used. Oh. Or, well, I guess some of them were used. What am I talking about? Come on. Really? You just like, no. You... There we go, finally! That whole time I was moving the mouse up and down, I actually had the shift button and it just would not respond. Funny that way. Very funny. You're funny, game. Okay, so, what are we doing here? I think I need to clean up some stuff around here. The other thing I'm noticing here is I may have made this a little too high. It's like floating, like... floating. So that's pretty easy to fix, though. Thankfully, it's just a bunch of different buildings. Whoa, and so are those things. So I should be able to just lower it. Fix the train. What you need to run this game, like okay, so let me just give you a scenario here. This park right now usually runs at around 15,000 people. Every person in your park is an individual process, running on your CPU, deciding where to go, etc. So when it comes to what you can build, it has more to do with CPU processing than it has with video card. So you know, if you were to build a PC yourself, you could put in a 1050, GeForce GTX 1050, and you'll have more than enough video processing power. I am running an i7 4790K, which is about a 2.5-year-old CPU. I built my computer cost me so much freaking money. What am I running? I have insane hardware. I have insane gamer hardware. I'm a gamer. Like that's bottom line. I play games. You know, like games I've finished lately. Like I don't finish as many games as I used to, and I don't get as much time to play other stuff as I used to since Planet Coaster came out. Completely took over my life. But yeah, I'm running 2 GeForce GTX Titan X's. You know, maybe not as good as a 1080 Ti, but probably just as good as a 1080, two 1080s. And you know what? My video card right now is running at 14%. So this game does not tax the video card at all. My CPU, on the other hand, is running at 87%, 84%, 85%, 83%. If I had 1,500 people in here, it would be much higher. CPU utilization. i5 Skyline into 1050. Yeah, you'd be definitely better off with a Kaby Lake, like an i5 Kaby Lake, but the game would run fine. Yeah, with a Skyline. Like that's basically. I'm a generation ahead before that. I think my i7 is a Haswell. Is that right? 4790K is a Haswell. But, you know, the other thing is, I'm thinking my upgrade cycle isn't going to begin probably till the winter, and I'm hoping that there's a replacement for the 7700K, the Cabby Lake, you know, the gaming CPU to replace the 7700K is out in the i9 series. I would like, you know, more threads. I would like to run maybe something that runs 6 cores and 12 threads, but we'll see. We'll see. You know what though? Right now I'm going to basically clean up this, as opposed to wandering around my park staring at things. I'm going to clean up this. Okay, there we go. So, you know, more walkway, more stairways, a bunch more stairs are going to be added to this thing, staircases. I'm going to have stairs coming down here. We're going to put some, what do they call it? Balustrade? You know, handles, railings across places where people can fall and die. Railings around here. Actually, that's going to be pretty easy. I should probably just start slapping some of that stuff down now. No, it's in buildings. It's in wall decorations, believe it or not. No, it's not. It is. So there's this. And again, if I go in and change this to completely white, I should be able to go in and add this. And that's actually going to work out quite well. My rig? Oh yeah, my video cards cost me $3,000 Canadian. So yeah, my rig was probably about $6,000 when I built it. It's liquid cooled. It's like, it's just nuts is what it is. There's no reason anybody needs what I'm running here to play Planet Coaster. This is made for running Far Cry 4 just cranked and stuff like that. Planet Coaster has to render all this on the fly, so it's very, very CPU intensive. It can't do occlusion calculations. It can't do any of that, so it takes hits on all those fronts. They've optimized it where they can, but you can't be everything to everyone, is basically the bottom line. Really, you're going to make me change the colors for everyone. This is not going to be a pleasurable experience. So yeah, that's sort of my experience so far with Planet Coaster and rendering and can you please move that label, stupid game? Like, really, I can't tell if this is... Wow, that's annoying. No, it's not lined up. Let's change the colors back. Oh yeah, my computer costs, yeah, easily $6 grand. But 2 years ago when you bought a 4790K, it was like $600. Okay, so what we're gonna do, because this game's being mean to me, I'm just gonna line this up on here, and we're gonna just trick it into doing what I need to do, as opposed to it doing into what it needs to do. And we're just gonna have to line this all up manually, but I'm okay with that. I'll calm down and not lose my mind. Come on. Okay, you didn't add that to a building, did you? Good, because I didn't want it to add it to a building. No building for you. There we go. This is not going to work. That's not going to work either. Game. Stop it. Oh, let's change it back to white. You know, have you not noticed a pattern there, Planet Coaster? It just doesn't notice some things sometimes. Yeah, I know. I'm bad that way. It wasn't a promise, it was an estimation. But Battlefield 1, oh yeah, Battlefield 1 plays, like, I can crank, again, my PC is built so that I can just crank those things up. Try running, what was it? I used to play Assetto Corsa. And I run it across all my monitors, and it would just be awesome. The other thing that I found was really cool to play across all the monitors was Steep, the snowboarding skiing game. Playing that across all the monitors was so immersive. It was great. But Battlefield, again, I would probably go into maximum performance mode and run, like, both video cards working on that, fully rendered as high as possible, and yes, it makes an awesome experience. Game. Oh shit, every single time. It's like, no, we're not gonna do what you want. Use a new one. I guess I could, come on. I could just click reset angle on that. That would probably work. Okay, where are we for height-wise? No, I don't have 4K. Don't have 4K. I think I have one game that renders in 4K and down samples, and it looks beautiful. It truly does. I think that's Far Cry 4 that does that. Nope. No workshop items. Not one. Not one. Okay, so I think it's time we thought about wrapping up here. But before we do that, I'm going to take a couple rides. Now, we need to remember, look at those fireworks going off as that coaster reaches the top. I think we need to ride this thing. I think we need to see those fireworks going off, don't you? I think we need to ride this. Now, there's a problem with riding all these things because, of course, there's 1,300 people or 13,000 people in the park. Fallout 4. Yeah. It's kind of gray. Why won't it let me do anything? Ah, this is why. I'm still editing. Fallout 4, yeah, I love that game. I've got 130 hours into Fallout 4. It's my second most played game next to this. Okay, so let's see what those fireworks are like blowing up in our face. I do have 4K, like, so my stream setup, I stream PC games and I stream console games. So if you notice my console streams, I don't have a green screen like this. Even though they're right here, like my TV's right there, right beside me here. So my thing is though, you know, really the consoles are not ready. They don't have enough power to render 4K. I will say that Horizon Zero Dawn would look awesome at 1080p on a Pro, on a PS4 Pro. But I don't... Okay, fireworks are coming. Fireworks are coming. Fireworks? Okay. Fail. So, here we go. Edit trigger sequence. We need to move that. This one needs to be down here. Okay. And just as luck would have it, there's another train just emptying right now. Whoa, whoa, no, 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 no. We don't need this. We need that. Clash of Clans. 60-inch. Yeah, I just bought a 50. I was looking at a 65 originally, and I thought, you know, there's not enough. This is my bedroom. I sleep in this room. I have to admit, I do have a bed that goes up into a wall, what they call a Murphy bed. So it leaves a lot of room. But yeah. I could, you know, like, just by changing the monitor, I can actually run this right onto my TV. But the problem is, TV's color representation is so bad compared to my monitors. Yeah, the Xbox One X is definitely going to be better at 4K than the PlayStation 4 Pro. Like, it's got that much more power. I think that the 1440p is okay. So this is good. This is good. I should have been paying more attention, but I like that. That worked out well. Fireworks. Now I'm hoping we get to see the fireworks from the next car going up on our way back. That would be ideal. So would a frame rate that was manageable, though. But yeah, we've done the experiments. We know now if we empty the park and there's nobody in it, the frame rate's just fine. Look at that moon. Yeah, okay. There's a little bit of a wiggle there. Yeah, see, when I look there, I don't see a roller coaster. I see the background for my console videos. Yeah, it would be so much better with a good frame rate. And actually, the other thing I found is the coasters seem to run faster. I was saying to some of the No Limits 2 guys that when I play No Limits 2, it feels as though the roller coasters run faster. And they do, because the frame rate is affecting the way they feel here. Oh, there's the fireworks again. Awesome. So it does time out pretty good. Cool. Okay. Yeah. There we go. That's the ride we were going to take. So tons accomplished. You know, I've finished the whoa. Where are we? Hello. We finished the top of our tower here. We've sort of started to put this together. You know, there's a lot of work to put into this. This all needs to be covered up, and not covered up, but done. I think there's going to be some green area. But yeah, there's tons of work to do, but we can't do it all at once. I've added more roads, so I need to do more lighting. I haven't, you know, cleaned this up. This is a mess right here, so that needs to be done. So we've got tons of stuff to do in the next episode, which will probably be in about 3 hours from now. So I'm looking forward to it. I hope everybody else is well. And until then, I'm Gameface. This was Planet Coaster. If you liked it, click the button and don't forget to subscribe. I'd like to thank you so much for watching. And I will see you next time.